So I'm Ryan with FilmFad, and I'm here with Janet Varney. How are you?
What's up, Ryan? How are you?
Doing well. So Stand Against Evil. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
It's the best thing in the world.
Best thing in the world.
I grant you I'm a little biased, but it is a fantastic new IFC show that I have the pleasure of starring in opposite the amazing Johnny C. McGinley. I've been a fan of his forever, so that was like such a treat. And I've also been a huge fan of Dana Gould, who's a phenomenal stand-up comedian, was a writer on The Simpsons. I got to know him through the comedy community because that's kind of my background. And when he started working on this, there was this kind of fantasy to be a part of it. And the fact that everything actually worked out, which, as we all know in this world, sometimes doesn't. You got to roll with the punches to actually get to show up on that set and pin on that sheriff's pin and put on that incredibly hot polyester, the high-waisted trousers. It's everyone's dream.
Well, we got a little preview of it, and I need to ask you, with John C. McGinley, he is a pretty intimidating guy, and you were at the butt of some of his, I would say, banter for the most part. How was that kind of interacting with such a strong personality like that?
The best. I would say that as you watch the series, you will discover that he gets it back. I give as good as I get, I think. And it was a really great partnership, you know, just off camera. We have tremendous respect for each other. He did put so much amazing work into his role, and I tried to, you know, meet him there with mine. And yeah, I really love playing opposite characters like that. Sometimes I play the most kind of sarcastic or the most sort of intense character, and so having someone that sort of balances that out was really fun.
Well, I've seen that you've done quite a bit of comedy, and is the horror genre kind of new to you?
You know, it's mostly new. I will say that I did a phenomenal little small budget movie called The Selling that is about a guy who's trying to sell a haunted house to a bunch of different people who are unsuspecting, except it becomes very clear very quickly that it's haunted. It is one of the best scripts I've ever read, hands down. I got to play a real jerk, a real estate agent who basically dumps this house on this guy who's like, and now I'm like, and now it's your problem. But a lot of stuff happens, including some demon possession, including some real physical fight kind of stuff. And so that's really the only thing that I'd done that I felt kind of prepared me for this role. But that was years ago. So it's great to be back in this realm. I love being scared. I love to laugh. It sounds super nerdy, but that's like a genre that I love as a fan. So getting to be a part of it is a dream come true.
And one final thing, I have to ask about the gore. I know that's a bit excessive, and sometimes it can be a bit messy.
Yeah.
What was your experience with it?
Very messy. I would say I get, I mean, you can check this with the rest of the guys. I feel like I get the most. It's a real privilege just to be dumped on with goo, some of it in vomit form. A lot of exploding, a lot of things hitting me in the face. It was really fun. I mean, it's that part of you that like watched You Can't Do That on Television or like some other Nickelodeon show where people get slimed, where you're like, I know it's gross, but I kind of wish that would happen to me. It's kind of comes with the territory, right? And I would rather have that than have like to pretend that CG goo is on me. It's like get the goo. Let's just do it.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Ryan.
Stand Against Evil comes out November 2nd.
That's right, November 2nd. If you're around on Halloween, you want to watch a sneak peek, I think we're showing the first 2 episodes then. But after that, regularly on Wednesdays at 10.
All right, well, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.